Up next, we have Tran.
Hi. My identity as a Vietnamese American, while it did give me certain privileges in society, it was a source of shame and isolation for me. To put it bluntly, I couldn't express myself through my Vietnamese identity. I did everything I could to suppress it, to get rid of that fresh off the boat sign on my forehead. Coming to the US around the ages of 6 or 7, my accent was so thick that when I spoke to other Vietnamese Americans, they told me to speak English instead. If only I knew what they were saying and the disdain that they had with me, because I reminded them of where they came from. I felt very alone. There was no sense of community with my Vietnamese people. My own family didn't even support me because I thought I was a failure and weak. Where do I go when my own community won't even accept me for who I am? Who can I talk to when my depression is equated with laziness rather than being treated as a disability? How was I supposed to assimilate and accommodate these Western values and still retain my cultural heritage without being persecuted? These are some of the pervasive thoughts that I had to tackle as a child. And even till this day, I still don't have any answers to some of these questions. I couldn't express myself through my Vietnamese identity because that meant that I would be different, that I wouldn't fit in. And to my younger self, I had to essentially discard my cultural heritage in order to survive here in America. That meant losing my ability to speak and understand Vietnamese to the point where I cannot even tell my own mother how much I loved her, how much I appreciate the sacrifices that she made in order for me to have a better life here in America. With that said, thanks to the opportunities and support from the Asian American Student Union and Asian Kaleidoscope Month, I can begin the healing process to reclaim and celebrate my identity. With the safe space that they have provided for me, I don't have to apologize for being who I am, for not simply just being Vietnamese, but an immigrant, queer, and the first in my family to go to college. All of us identify with more than just one identity. We are all melting pots within ourselves. Some of us identify with other minority groups, which is why we need to show support and unite and show solidarity for each other when injustice has been done. Because my story and those that you have heard tonight is far too common. Thank you.